everyone, this is Debbie Annett with Spanish for You. I just have a tip for you regarding learning foreign language in your homeschool. And the tip I would provide you is to be consistent with practice, because learning a foreign language you can often compare to learning to play a sport or to play an instrument. It's something that requires ongoing practice because you need to build a momentum so that students can continue to just build on their skill and get a little bit of a flow going. Just like when you are learning to play an instrument or a sport, you know that if you miss a practice here and there, that's not such a big deal. But when you miss chunks of time and then you go back to begin playing your instrument or your sport, you see that you're kind of behind, and that you have to sort of backtrack to get up to the level of skill and expertise that where you left off. So what I wanted to let you know is, consistency doesn't mean it has to dominate your schedule. You can approach foreign language learning intensely if you want, where you are doing, an hour every day or several hours a day, or you can approach it with a more, with a smaller time commitment and still have great results over time. And what I mean by that is you can actually practice. You can have where you're doing foreign language maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day, just a few times a week. Now, of course, you're not going to see the same kinds of results as if you're doing an hour a day every day or whatever, but that's okay. Usually if you're doing foreign language with kids and you have many years to continue to build your child's skill, that 10 to 15 minutes a day could be fine. I would just say that you want to be consistent so that you just sort of get a little bit of a groove going and some kind of a flow. And I think also that's something that's encouraging to kids, because they start to see, just like with their instruments or their sports, they start to see that they can do things with it. If you have a time, I think I've said this before, if you have a time, somebody gets sick, they're not practicing for a week or 2 weeks, no fretting. I mean, you might be behind a little bit, but the overall, if you look at the big picture, that's really not such a big deal. Sometimes things happen and there's illness or other things that interfere in your schedule, and that's okay. But just, consistency. Keep consistency and you will see results. Thank you.